If you're wondering what that little pedal is in my new music video, this is it. Meet the Aw Man Eureka Fuzz by Jam Pedals. The original Eureka Fuzz by Jam Pedals is one of my all-time favorite stomp boxes. In fact, I use it all over my new album. So, to commemorate the release of my new album, Aw Man, I decided to collaborate with the cats at Jam Pedals to come up with this, the limited edition Aw Man Eureka Fuzz. Inside, the pedal reacts and sounds exactly how you remember it, but we did update it with this really cool hand-painted splatter design based on the album artwork. It is completely hand-painted, so each one will be completely unique, so no two will be the same. I've already made a video on the Eureka Fuzz, so what I wanted to do today is actually talk to you about how I like to use mine, where I think its strengths lie, and how I like to dial it in. So I'm gonna grab my Telecaster, I'm gonna put it into a Bad Cat Hot Cat, and we're gonna turn this thing on, get it ripping loud, and have ourselves some fun. So let's go start off with how I like to set up my pedal pretty much most of the time. So I like to actually have it with the tone just slightly left to center and then the gain at that sweet spot. And I'll show you how to dial it in. I also put the bass trigger all the way to the left where it's in the medium bassiness. So we're like medium caliente. This is what it sounds like, a guitar amp. Eureka! The way I set my gain is I find that there's 3 different phases of the gain knob. There's like kind of the normal, and then you feel that first kick of gain and that second, and that's where I stop when I feel like I've really triggered that second wall of gain. There's the first one. Now with the tone, it's kind of tilty, so as I turn it down, I hear more lows and less highs. And then turn it the other way, I hear more highs, less lows. So I like to have it where you can hear the raspiness and have while still having just enough top end. Now if I'm playing humbuckers, I might want to thin out the sound a little bit, and while I do that, I'll go in the middle position. If I want to get like a nice lead, skinny, single line fuzz sound, I'll turn up the tone in this setting. Now, one thing that is really neat about this pedal is actually it's not buffer dependent. So you can actually have it with other pedals in front of it. You can have a wireless unit with it. You can have an overdrive pedal in front of it. That's actually one of the reasons why I use this pedal a lot, especially with wireless systems. And one of the coolest sounds you can get is actually by having a gain pedal in front of it. So right now I have a Rattler, works really good with Tube Screamer style pedals too. Put it right in front of it, and then you could use it to trigger a little bit more saturation, and that kind of nice overdrive touch while having that fuzziness in it. It's a really cool sound. boosting, I also do like to have a boost after the pedal as well. When I use a boost after, I have a pretty transparent one like this Jam Booster, or maybe something that's going for that Echoplex preamp sound. I find that works really well after as well. But I have it on the rolled off sound, and when I add it to the fuzz, I have it right back to the original preset I have. I actually find it sounds more like the fuzz, and it just sounds bigger, a little bit more hefty. Now, if I want to get something a little bit more thick and more for chords, I actually go to the full bass section, and then I push the tone up more, and I get a little bit of a scoop sound. Fills up a lot of space. And that's how I like to set the Jam Pedals Eureka. So that is it. That is the video. Thank you all so much for watching. They are only making 60 of these pedals in this colorway. So please check it out on www.jampedals.com. Grab yours. It's a really exciting thing. And this is a really, really fantastic pedal. And also check out my new album, Aw Man, which is streaming on your favorite website, Spotify, Apple Music, whatever. Go check out the description below. I'll have the links for this pedal as well as for the streaming site. That being said, I'll see you all soon. Take care and goodbye.